So I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know who Nick is, aka Sacred Fire Negro. Basically, he wrote a Tumblr, he made a Tumblr post, which I will leave that in the video description so you guys can actually see what I'm going to be referencing from when I'm doing this video. But he made a Tumblr post and it really spoke to me. Like, it hit me hard enough to where I have to make a rant video about it. Like, it hit me that hard. It hit me hard enough to where I am making a video about it, because it speaks to me. It really does speak to me. So I just have to make a video, you guys. So hopefully you guys can actually sit here and listen for maybe 11 minutes or so, because from this video onward, things are gonna be a little, or wrong hand, a little different. So yeah. So as you guys can see from his post, it says, you know, he had a conversation with someone who does YouTube for fun, and his entire aspect of how the whole YouTube shit goes on changed. And honestly, that right there, like, that right there, it connects with me, because every time someone would ask me, hey Jay, or someone would tell me, Jay, you don't look like you're having fun with YouTube anymore, like where's the energy? You just don't look like you're having fun anymore. I would sit there and I would lie to them and to myself, and I would sit there and say, I'm totally having fun, because if I wasn't having fun with YouTube, I wouldn't do it. I just would not do it at all. That was my mindset for so long. If I was still doing it, then obviously I'm having fun doing it. But after I actually step back and look at myself, I can see that I'm not having as much fun as I thought I was, and I'll tell you guys why. It's basically like goals, views, and comparing myself to people. So that's basically the three topics I'm going to be talking about in this video right now, because that's what Nick basically references. Well, I don't think he references comparing people, or he probably does, but he does it in a different way that I'm going to do it. But that's basically the three things that just kind of made YouTube kind of fall off for me. You would think with me being at 32,000 subscribers or whatever, things should be looking up for me, right? Well, that's not really the case. Actually, it's the complete opposite. Things are looking like really low for me, and I'm actually starting to pick myself back up from, I guess, I wouldn't call it depression, but I would call it more of like a lack of motivation, because when YouTube just stopped being fun for me. Like, as a whole, not really as a whole, but more or less uploading videos, just putting out content, it stopped, or recording content rather as well. It just stopped being fun for me. It just stopped, it stopped being fun. And it stopped being fun because my head was getting clouded by like goals and views. Those were the two main factors that kept circling in my head, and it kept unmotivating me, or demotivating. Well, I don't know what the word is. I think it's unmotivating or whatever, but it kept killing my motivation to make videos, because like goals can be a motivator, but they can also kill your motivation altogether. Because if you see one series, as Nick says, if you see one series doing better than another series, it's just like, what happened? What exactly happened? Let's say, for example, episode 1 of Let's Plays versus episode 2. You guys can probably tell from episode 1 that the support is outrageous when it comes to episode 1 of Let's Plays. And I guess that's because, you know, when it's the episode 1, it's like, it's a new thing, it's fresh, it's new, people want to see it, people want to see what it is, and then they'll just hit the like button because it's just something new. But then you go to episode 2 and you'll see that your support drastically drops from there. And then from episode 2 onward, it either keeps dropping, or it'll drop to a certain point and then it'll start to level off. And then when you hit the last episode, then the support goes all the way back up, because it's like, oh wow, it's over, or something like that, or it's the end. And you're just like, wait, how does this actually work? I don't understand. Like, I never understood how the support just continually drops from a series and then it levels off, and then at the last episode it goes back up. Like, that's like a motivation killer right there for me. It was, because I was so concentrated on like goals. Like, if I hit a like goal, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm so motivated, I'm great, yes, I'm gonna record this and it's gonna be the best video ever, and I'm gonna hit the like goal again and again and again and again. I'm gonna keep on bringing the energy. But then once you don't hit a like goal, then you're just like, oh, I guess I'm doing something wrong or whatever. I guess the video was just not good and I failed as a content creator. I suck at YouTube. That's just it. So that's how like goals can be motivators, but they can also kill your motivation all at the same time. It's so stupid, and honestly, I can understand the people who literally live off of their YouTube channels. I can understand that they need that support, because if their support is not there, then how are they supposed to live? But when it comes to people like me, where I'm not necessarily living off of my YouTube channel, YouTube just helps me have a little bit of pocket money so I can actually go out and buy games to let's play sometimes, and then just go out and buy layouts for new let's plays and all this other stuff, and pay for trips like packs and everything like that. Like, that's what YouTube helps me do, but I'm not living off of it. So support isn't necessarily a big, I mean, support is a big factor for everyone, but it's not as a big a factor for me as it is for someone who's actually living off of their channel. I don't really know what I was going with that, but anyway, like goals just kill my motivation. They bring up my motivation, and then they kill my motivation, because if I don't hit the like goal, then I feel like crap. If I do hit the like goal, I'm like, yes. And if I smash the like goal, I'm just like, yes. But it's just, it's a motivator. It kills your motivation all at the same time, and it's just like, we don't need that. We don't need to kill our motivation when it comes to YouTube, because then when you kill your motivation, it kills the fun, and then you're just doing YouTube just to do it. You're not doing it for fun. Views is another thing too. Like, views, definitely in the poke community, the word views just like sometimes, or most of the time, it's a joke, but at the same time, it's just like, if you don't get this amount of views, then you suck or whatever, you know. If you don't hit 301 plus, even though like 301 plus is a joke, but if it's like, if you don't hit 301 plus, then it's just like, well, you kind of suck. But that's how it was in my head, for me personally, not for other people. Like, if you don't hit 301 plus, that's perfectly fine. But if it was for me, if I don't hit 301 plus, I suck. That's basically how my mind worked. Like, if I didn't hit 301 plus on a Pokemon video, I suck. If I didn't hit 301 plus on a Sonic video, I suck. If I didn't hit 301 plus on a top 5 or a rant, I suck. And that's basically it. That's how my mind worked, and it kept on killing my motivation when I would see all my friends hit 301 plus in like an hour, or I see my friends getting support and stuff, which is actually a good segue into my next topic of comparing myself to other people, which is what I was doing constantly. And I was basically comparing myself to the people that I talk to in the little circle. I'm pretty sure you guys know more or less what the circle is right now, and I just found myself comparing myself to people. I saw everyone hitting like goals. I saw everyone hitting 301 plus. I saw everyone just getting all kinds of support on series and stuff, and I just saw myself just kind of sitting there just like, how is this happening? I see people who used to be behind me now far ahead of me, and I'm still sitting here like, just like walking up the stairs. Like, I'm walking upstairs, and they're taking an elevator up to success, and I'm just walking up the stairs. And that's just it kills my motivation, because it's like, I thought I was doing the same thing they were doing, but I guess I'm not, or something like that. And I guess I'm not doing the same thing they're doing. I guess I'm not as good of a YouTuber as they are. I don't create as good content as they do. And then it just kills your motivation overall, because you keep comparing yourself to other people, and it's like, you don't want to do that. I definitely don't want to do that anymore, because it only just makes me feel like complete crap when it comes to uploading videos. And then it's worse when you have people who are around your same sub count, and they're just getting a shit ton of support, and you're just like, what? You're just like, what? And it really does suck when you sit there and compare yourself to people, and then you see them hitting like goals and you don't hit the like goals, and then you're just like, why am I even doing this YouTube thing anymore? And it's just a big motivational killer. So what I have decided to do is, I'm scrapping my whole mindset of like goals and views, and I'm gonna stop comparing myself to other PokeTubers and other YouTubers in general. I'm just gonna stop comparing myself to people, because I'm me. I just want to have fun doing this. That's basically it. I just want to go back to how I was when I first started the YouTube channel, like YouTube channels and stuff like that. I just want to go back to how it was when I first created GamerJTV. Just upload for the fun of it. I'm not gonna care about views. I'm not gonna care about like goals. I'm not gonna compare myself to anyone else. I'm not gonna do any of that stuff. I'm just gonna sit here, record, and have fun with it. I'm just gonna play the game just to have fun. If it's a Nuzlocke and I lose, whatever. I'm just gonna have fun doing it. You know, I'm still gonna rage and stuff in videos and everything like that because it adds to the comedy. But I'm not gonna have any like goals or anything like that on any videos. And then I noticed that with these rant videos, I never have a like goal, but they get so much support where it's just like, wow, that's crazy. That is a changer. So definitely reading Nick's Tumblr post, it really did help. And not only that, but I just gotta thank you guys so much for the support that you have been bringing me, and I hope you guys, you know, will stay along for this YouTube thing for as long as I'm able to do it for. And yeah, and also thank you to the people who actually spoke up and told me that it looked like I wasn't having fun with YouTube. I'm sorry if I actually snapped on you or anything like that. I honestly thought for myself that I thought I was having fun, and it turns out I actually wasn't having fun anymore. But that's gonna change. Like from this video onwards, you're not gonna see any more like goals or anything like that. You're not gonna see. I'm still gonna be like, you know, hey, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button. Like that's probably what's gonna be in the video description instead of a like goal. Like let's hit 300 likes instead of like let's hit 300 likes. I'm just gonna say if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, as it does help support the channel and stuff like that, because it does help support the channel. But no more like goals. I'm not gonna compare myself to people, and I'm not gonna care about views. 301 plus, I don't care. Hitting like goals, I don't care about like goals. What is a like goal? I don't need that, okay? Because as much as it motivates you, it kills your motivation at the same time, and I don't need that. I just want to keep my motivation levels high, and so for me to do that, I'm scrapping like goals. I'm scrapping my whole view on views, and I'm not gonna compare myself to any other PokeTube or anything like that. I'm just gonna keep on doing my thing. And if you guys are willing to stick with me throughout this whole YouTube thing, then thank you guys thank you guys so much. And yeah, that's basically about it. So I gotta thank Nick for letting me actually piggyback off of his Tumblr post and make this little rant video, because it definitely opened up my eyes a little bit, and hopefully this change will be for the better. And yeah, thank you Nick. And like I said before, if you guys want to see where I'm actually piggybacking off of, the Tumblr posts will be in the video description along with his channel and Twitter, so you go check him out down below as well. And yeah, I'm out of here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.